Hi, I wanted to take the time to speak to the students that watch my channel and maybe some of the new reporters who, come here looking for dictation. Um, you're going to get out there and there's going to be a lot of pressure on you to look to your fellow students as competition. There's going to be a lot of pressure for you to, hush up and not tell people what you're doing. And to some extent, I understand that because in some ways, I'll tell you, letting somebody in on your business can actually hurt. Somebody who has ill intentions, who you're friendly with, and you're like, oh yeah, I do go to this agency, and then they go to that agency and cause problems for you and try to basically take your spot. That sort of thing has happened in our field, and I've mentored people who it's happened to, or I've spoken to people it's happened to, and I get it. But I'm going to ask you, despite those pressures, try to see your fellow students, fellow reporters as colleagues. Try to see this as a world where we can kind of work together to get the record out there and get more word about our field out there. Um, it's just been an incredible time for me. I was a freelancer and it didn't really work out for me. I was always having trouble figuring out where the work was, and then by the time I figured it out, I was in grand jury and then court. So for the people that get out into the freelance reporting world and they're struggling, I get it. But one thing I told a class years ago, and something I'll tell you, especially if you attend physical class or I suppose even remote class, look at the student next to you, to your left. Look at the student to your right. Those are the people you're going to be out in the field with. And so if you're also struggling, those are the people you're going to end up relying on. And, I always kind of held that in my heart. And I had my fair share of letdowns too. But it all kind of came full circle with my court work when a chance to be promoted came up and I didn't get a call. And everyone was like, Chris, I'm so sorry. And one of my friends who knew the kind of person I was said, well, that's not right. You should call so-and-so with the administrative office. Okay, call so-and-so. Oh, we called you. You didn't pick up. They had called the wrong number, and it was off by one digit. My phone number, for those in the know, ends in a 0, and they ended it with a 2. And so that was the difference, almost between me getting the job. And I ultimately got the job. And my point in telling you this is then I had a chance to kind of fix that. And a friend of mine was up for a promotion and didn't get a call, just like me. And I remembered this, and I told them, call this person. Well, they called that person, and the person said, call this person. And lo and behold, my friend finds out that they were supposed to be offered an interview, and they got a job. So my point in all this is, you're going to face a lot of stress out there, and you're going to want to shut yourself off from your friends, from your colleagues in this field, because, again, there's a lot of pressure to see each other as competition. And I'm asking you to resist that, basically for our field, for the legal community. Let's work together to make the best record we can. And that's it from me. Thanks.